Hello everyone, this is Yella, your friendly advisor in Ireland. Welcome back to my channel, All About Ireland. As you know, today the government of Ireland has introduced Budget 2022 and it has a lot of highlights. And in this particular video, I'm just going to debunk what's in it for us and what are the benefits we get as an employee in Ireland. Apart from that, I also touch on other things, but yeah, I'll make sure that this video is under 10 minutes so that you don't get bored. I divided this particular video into 7 parts with benefits under each of these umbrellas. So you can watch whatever you like, and I will add those video chapters in the video description. Before I go ahead, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon so that you get notifications and reminders to my live sessions as well as the new videos. And also, please share these videos and like these videos and help me, uh, help me become famous. As simple as that. Thank you very much. Without further ado, let's just dive in. So the first part is wages and taxes. Everyone is, should be excited about how much of the tax I'm paying is coming back to me. As you know, Ireland, the taxes are very high. You not just pay taxes, you also pay USC and PRSI, which take a lot of money from your income. In this budget, everyone should be getting close to 415 spot 2 back, irrespective of whatever your condition is if you're an employee uh, who earns any kind of money in Ireland. First thing is the minimum wage has been increased from 10.20 to 10.50 for all the students who are working in Ireland. It's a good news. Even for other people on other visas who are working, you're going to get more money so that you can pay bills when the inflation is high. To be honest, the inflation is increasing and the budget is telling the same story. It has given a lot of opportunities for people to save money. It has given opportunities for people to get more tax back. And that's what I'm going to explain here. On the personal income employee tax credit, every employee has 2 credits which are given right away. Personal tax credit of 1650, employee tax credit of 1650. They increase each of these to 1700. So in next year, you get 3400 as tax credit. For example, you're paying from your calculation, you're getting 10,000 as the taxes that you need to pay. You're going to get 3,400 back because of these 2 credits. So it's an income of 100 for every employee. And this standard rate band, which is 35,300, has been increased by 1,500. So in the next year, it's 36,800. Till 36,800, the tax rate is 20%. So basically, you are going to save 300 extra. That divided by 12, you're getting 25 euros extra every month. So that's a good news too. And then as they increase the minimum wage from 10.02 to 10.5, they also need to increase USC rate band so that most of the people fall under 2% and 0.5% instead of 4.5%. So usually the band rate was 4.5% between 20,687 to for I think it's 70,112. They increased the lower band, upper band of 2%, lower band of 4.5% to 21,295. That's not a drastic increase. After all my calculations, I think each of us is going to get 15 euros to 20 cents back. Not huge amount, but yeah, if you really consider every penny saved is a penny invested or whatever, you can go with all those idioms. But yeah, it's some money back. And then on the remote working, if you're a remote worker, you get 30% of voucher expenses back. Last it was 10%. I got close to 81 euros of all the bills, broadband, heating, electricity. So this time I expect I get more return. I get This is for 2022. On the income disregard for carers allowance, I mean carers or home carers for who take care of special kids or old age parents, income disregard is per weekly basis. What happens here is, let's say you're taking care of your parents as well as you're earning income. This particular amount of 350 euros will not be taxed. That's basically the income disregard. So you can earn 350 euros per week when you're caring for people and you don't pay any tax on that. So if you really calculate it, it'll be for 52 weeks, right? 4 weeks, 1400 and multiply with 13, it will come down to 28 and 42. So 19,200, you paid nothing. And you also get other allowances being home care, home care. The next thing is goods and services. From the budget, the carbon tax has been increased. So the petrol and diesel rates will go up. Actually, the petrol and diesel rates went up because of COVID, and it's going to go further up. Cigarettes and alcohol prices are going up definitely. The vehicle registration tax has also been increased again, tying back to carbon taxes and all. So these are some of the things that are being increased, but the truth be told, the transport costs have been increased, the shipping costs have been increased. In coming days, you'll be seeing the vegetable prices going up, and I actually observed some of those happening right away in Dern's Little Tesco. So be aware, as inflation is going up, the government is actually giving you few more benefits so that you meet the living expenses and living costs that usually are incurred in Ireland. The next category is employment. The target is currently there are only 100K people under PUP, so that number will come down on 22nd October as the entire economy will be open, and the government is targeting to create 400K jobs by end of 22. That's a bold step. If they create that, the employment will be at highest levels, even crossing the pre-pandemic levels of 5% unemployment rate. Hope they do it. They're creating few jobs in Gardi. I hope beefed up Gardi will reduce the social abuse or antisocial behavior within the streets. The other good news is if someone of you has lost a job earlier, if you pay for 15 months, you get the job seekers allowance back. Now that has been reduced to 12 months. So 12 months of PRSI should get you in on to job seekers allowance. The next category is social welfare. There are a lot of things being done by government on this end, get to support old age people or people on social welfare, match the or live up to the increasing living costs because of the inflation. There's fuel allowance which has been increased. There are many other things are increased, but these are the highlights which are gathered from the document. Pensioners and young job seekers will be getting extra €5 per week as part of this budget. The living allowance is increased by 3 years per week. This looks small amount, but if you calculate it for the entire year, it's a good amount. Again, for carers allowance, which I was talking earlier, it was income disregard. This is capital disregard. This is something to do with if you're getting a capital benefit of such an amount, you need not pay tax till 50K. So if you're getting 50K from your carer on capital, you need not pay any tax on that. The next thing is for public transport for people aged between 19 to 23, it's going to be discounted by 50% to youth travel card. That's a another fantastic news because they are the ones who need some saver on the um, travel, and they are the ones who use public transport frequently. The pandemic support, which is PUP, is now extended till April 22. So people who are jobless, they can still expect money to be dropped into their account on weekly basis till April 2022. The Christmas bonus this time is 100% for people who are on social welfare and people who are receiving uh, pensions as well as the job seeker benefit. Next thing is healthcare. This time they tried to do something on healthcare. A lot of people talk about Ireland's healthcare being bad. It is bad. There's a huge waiting list, but this time looks like they are hell bent on getting that right. So they're going to spend 20 billion to 50 million euros on that acute wait listing action plan. They're going to add 99 CU beds nationwide in 2022. If you really look at these numbers with huge countries like China and India, it sounds silly, but for a country that is the size of Ireland, it's huge amount. And currently for kids, the GP free GP care is still age 6. That is going to be increased till 12. That's a really good news for a lot of young parents. That takes off a lot of money from their health budget. And this particular thing is making a lot of news on social media that a free contraception is available for women aged between 70 to 25. If you look at biologically, kids over 13 can become pregnant. They can, I mean, have kids. Even women over 25, they can have kids. So why is it not free for everyone is the real question. I don't understand, but for now, if your age is between 17 and 25, you get free contraception from the government as per the budget. The next section is business and schools. As I said, there are going to be 400K jobs, so there needs to be some incentive scheme that needs to generate the jobs. So the plan is the already existing employment investment incentive scheme is going to be extended for next 3 years. The VAT was reduced, I think, from 13.5 or from 23 to 9% in hospitality and tourism sectors. That is going to be there for a few more years. And in schools, 25% of the education budget, which is 2 billion euros, will be allocated towards special educational needs children, get more SNAs, I mean special needs assistance, so that these children get all the support that is required. And the government also allocated around 25 million euros, if I'm not wrong, towards childcare costs, so that none of us pay more on childcare in the future. Uh, the last section is housing. They are going to tax zoned land. What this exactly means is if you're holding a land in the zoned land is something according to the government, they zone the different lands. So if you're owning zoned land, you need to pay tax. I think it's 3% tax on the market price every year. What this does is, the landowners, they think instead of spending money on the taxes, they let the land for building purposes, and this land will be available for housing. And you know, people can build houses, and there'll be more houses, and the prices will be stagnated. I mean, the growth of prices will be stagnated. But yeah, I do not know how good this policy is. But again, this is something that has been part of this budget. The STB is extended till 31st of December 2022. Not many details have been shared about whether it's 20K or 30K, but we will be knowing about that in coming days. I'll probably make a video on that. I was expecting something to be on shared equity scheme. There was nothing on this budget. I'm not sure if they went back on it, because the last time when I made a video on that, the Central Bank of Ireland was supposed to provide their approval. Yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you get some money back, enjoy, buy some iPhone or something like that with that money. But any money back, try to invest it into something so that you're building wealth for yourself. And I think our old age is going to be brutal. We may have pension ages around 70, so better to build a pot or wealth that will help you in sustaining your old age. Okay, this video is sponsored by careerisland.com. It's one-stop platform for your job hunting within Ireland. Do check them out at www.careerireland.com. Thank you. Have fun. Enjoy. Good night.